You don't need to feel what it feels like. That's just one experience that you don't need to have. Hey y'all! Today I'm going to talk about the dangers of breaking a fast the wrong way. I have been there, okay? And we've all been there. The only way I know is because I've been there. But I want to save you from going there because it is not worth it. You don't need to feel what it feels like. That's just one experience that you don't need to have. So I'm going to tell you a story about this girl who sent me a DM. She was doing a fast. I want to say she was doing she had just came off of a 5 or 6 day fast. And we were doing this together, and so I stress heavily, please do not break your fast this way because this happens. So maybe she didn't believe me, or sometimes the mind is just like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So she sent me a DM and she's like, so I'm chilling. I'm like chilling, laying on the couch watching TV, and I get this notification and I go into my DMs and I open it up and I look, and she's like, oh my god, she's frantic. She's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do. I just ate 12 dinner rolls and now my heart is beating crazy. I feel sick. I feel nauseated. I don't feel good. I feel like I need to go to the ER. And so I take a deep breath and I'm like, she didn't listen to what I said in my videos, and it's okay because people don't tend to like really listen to you until they've listened a few times. So I go in my DM and I say, it's okay, calm down. That's one thing you don't need to do, is freak out, because it causes your heart rate to keep going up and up. And so I told her, put down the rolls. Any rolls you have not eaten, don't eat anything else. And I tell her to go lay down and go chill out, which we are going to get into after I explain to you why it's important to not break a fast the wrong way. And I told her, chill out, take a deep breath and rest. And I'm still frantic, but I hope that she took my advice and just stopped eating and chilled out. I want y'all to understand, when you fast, your body is on chill. And the disease fighting, all the things that are like, woo, she's not eating, let me go fix everything that's wrong with her, they are zapping things out at a rapid rate. Boom, 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 out of here, out of here. So when you put food in after so long that it's been doing that, it is going to be like, oh, what is this gushing in here? Out of here. Everything is on a Zoom energizer mode when you're fasting. So when you just drop something in there, it is attacking it, especially if it's something like carbs. It is like, oh my god, what is this? And then your heart rate goes crazy. Number one thing that can happen, you're gonna start sweating, absolutely profusely, getting hot. Think about when you drink alcohol, especially when it's cheap alcohol, but alcohol nonetheless. And let's say you're not a drinker. Your body is going to sweat profusely, and you're going to get hot, and you're going to get flustered, and you have to take off your clothes because you're hot. That's what happens when you break a fast the wrong way. You start sweating and your body gets hot. Your body's on rapid kill whatever is trying to kill him or her mode. I call it rapid release energy mode. The body just starts releasing energy like crazy, and you can't keep up. Heart rate high, start sweating. Sometimes you'll get a headache. At times you'll get really sleepy. Your body on the inside is going rapidly crazy, but then you'll start getting sleepy, headache, lethargic. You're already in fat burning mode. Your body's already in ketosis, but it's like the body is working out without working out, and that's not good. You kick fat burning into overdrive, but not in a good way. It sends the heart into overdrive. So when you're working on the inside, the heart is chill, and you send the heart into overdrive when you break a fast the wrong way, and that is not a good thing. Sitting on the couch chilling and your heart rate is 120 beats per minute. Do you think that even sounds right? That don't even sound right. When you're working out on the elliptical and you're running, that sounds right. But when you're just chilling, relaxed, and your heart rate is 120, that ain't right. That means your body is depleted of something that it needs. Potassium. Very important. When your heart rate is going up to 120, get you a 99 milligram pill of potassium and take it real quick and sit down. Don't do nothing. If you, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all that later. Another symptom of breaking your fast the wrong way: dizziness, incoherent. You feel like you could go into shock, or you could pass out, or you feel really lethargic and slow. You feel high. You feel a little high. You feel like you took something that made you high, but in a bad way, not a good way, in a bad way. Okay, this ain't nothing to play with. If you feel any of these symptoms and you broke a fast the wrong way, high, dizzy, lethargic, like you're nauseated, fast heartbeat, get somewhere and sit down. You almost feel like you're having a hangover. Breaking a fast the wrong way is almost like a hangover symptoms, or water poisoning, or alcohol poisoning. That's what it feels like to me when you break a fast the wrong way. High blood sugar. Your blood sugar skyrockets when you break a fast the wrong way. You already have low blood sugar from not eating. So then when you start eating what's that good and high in sugar and high in carbs, your blood sugar zooms. And you don't want nothing zooming. Gradually, but when you eat for the first time after going 2 or 3 days without eating, honestly, the same thing applies if you've not eaten in 2 days versus if you've not eaten in 7 days. Your body is in fasting mode. Okay, so if you break a 2-day fast the wrong way, the same thing that would happen on a 7-day fast is going to happen on a 2-day fast, because your body is in fat burning mode, it is in fasting mode, and you just cannot load it up with carbs and sugar like that. You have to break it the right way. And there's another video for that, where now we're just talking about the dangers of breaking a fast the wrong way. I have other videos explaining how to break a fast and how to not gain the weight back. Go check that out. Another thing that I experienced with breaking a fast the wrong way is nausea and vomiting. Your body was sitting in chill mode. Your pancreatic system, your digestive system was in chill mode. It has not eaten in 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So when you say, oh, let me go and get that whole pizza with cheese and grease, let me eat those rolls, let me eat that whole burger, and you put that in your system rapidly like that, it's like it's just going zoom to your digestive system. Your digestive system was chilling. Imagine you going to someone's house who has been asleep for 8 hours or 24 hours. You're knocking and they're not answering the door. And then they finally get up. After you knocked and knocked and knocked and knocked, it's just sitting there. The food's just sitting there knocking on the digestive system's door, and it's not letting it in because it was asleep. The muscles were asleep. You think the muscles just all of a sudden contract and let you in? No, they were asleep. And so when you load it up with these heavy foods, carbs and sugars that are take so long to digest and break down, what do you think is gonna happen? So when they open that door after being sleeping groggy, they got stuff in their eyes, they're barely here, they're still asleep, they can barely see or comprehend, they just let you in. And you expect them to just all of a sudden talk to you and be friendly and excited and happy to see you. They're still asleep. What do? They go back to sleep. So now they're kind of up, but they're still not all the way up. And so that food's just gonna sit there, slowly digest. And then all of a sudden they fell back to sleep. So what happens? Comes right out. You throw up. You feel nauseated. Because you just tried to load me up with all this excitement that you got, and I'm still asleep. I'm still tired. I ain't up all the way. Give me time. How do you give it time? Fruits, vegetables, things that your cells are happy to receive, so they help the digestive system out by zapping the nutrients from those cells. You can't get no nutrients from no greasy pizza and rolls and carbs and all this heavy sugar. You need vegetables, you need the healthy fruits, you need healthy carbs. You got to be safe, because when you do that, you really mess up your body into thinking, oh, that's how she do, that's how she is. You want to program your body in the most healthiest way. You're gonna get stomach pain, horrible stomach pain, when you break your fast the wrong way. Whenever you feel something that's painful on your body after you eat, that should tell you not to eat it anymore. If you eat something that makes your stomach hurt, that's a sign. Do not ever eat that again. So when you break a fast the wrong way and your stomach starts to hurt, you probably should have started with something healthy. Now, when your stomach hurts after you eat something bad, after you haven't eaten in a long time, pretty much what you put in your stomach that's not healthy, or not fruit from the earth or vegetables or something, protein, if it's not any of that, your stomach's gonna hurt because you've been so long without eating. So you want to break a fast with salad and protein, easy to break down things, not anything heavy. You send a shock to the system when you break it with anything other than fruit, vegetables, or protein. Another danger of breaking your fast the wrong way is fatigue and headache. You feel fatigued, you feel tired, you will go to sleep. Like if you break your fast with a chocolate cake or something like that, or something, and I'm sorry to mention all these foods, please do not take these foods and say, oh, I want one now. Have control, because if you fasted long enough, you should have control and not hear me say something and then all of a sudden want it. You should have control, and if you don't, keep fasting. Fasting will help you with a food addiction. But if you eat something that's full of sugar, it's mainly full of sugar, like not necessarily fruit, but yeah, a melon has a lot of sugar in it. Oh yeah, it's gonna take you down. But watermelon, not so bad. It's not gonna take you down. But if you go and have a donut or a cake, it's gonna take you down, and you are going to sleep. And that's not good. That's not a good sign to get tired after you eat. That's not. You don't want to be tired, especially if you gotta work and you gotta do things. You don't want to do that. That's not good for the body to drop that fast like that. Chronic tiredness is what I call it when you break your fast with high sugar. You're gonna feel like passing out. Like you're gonna want to go sit down. You're not gonna be able to do the things you need to do if you break your fast the wrong way. It's gonna make you feel like you need to pass out and go to sleep. What do you need to do if you feel any of these things after breaking your fast? Immediately stop eating and stop drinking. Go lay down, go sit down. Make sure you have a heart monitor so that you can monitor your heart. If your heart is going up above 100, be cautious. If it goes up to 105, extremely cautious. If it keeps going up 110, oh, you need to leave your work, go get in your car, turn on your air, and sit there. If it gets to 120, don't talk. Don't even call nobody on the phone. Your heart rate needs to go down, at least to the 90s, and stay there. And it needs to go down at least no lower than 65 or 70, and stay there. But if it keeps going up, you have messed up. No food for 4 hours. Only water. Don't you dare eat a thing for the next 4 hours, because you have messed up and you have sent your body into shock. Because you fasted, now all of a sudden you broke it the wrong way. Chill out. That's it. That's the dangers of breaking a fast, and those are some easy ways to fix it so that you know nothing bad will happen. But don't do it again, because it ain't worth it. It's not cute, and it don't feel good. All right. That's it. That's my whipping for today. I will see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.